From his penthouse in upscale Bonifacio Global City, Irish national Jerry Lane can see how the Philippines' real estate boom is transforming the Manila skyline.
Well, right now I stood here at my window and I counted 25 new high-rise buildings under construction, and I find that quite astonishing. The whole skyline is full of cranes over there.
The country's robust real estate sector has convinced him to further expand his company's presence in the Philippines.
We're investing in both in residential and industrial property this year, and we're going to have considerable expansion here. And this is, you know, I have more confidence right now than I have had in many years here in the Philippines.
The surge in the number of foreign companies, especially business process outsourcing companies, have led to a growing population of expatriates in the Philippines, thus fueling the demand for luxury residential condominiums in the country. Filipino expatriates abroad are also snapping up these upscale condominium units, as the country's economy continues to grow at an impressive pace. Last year, the Philippine economy grew at a notable 7.1%, the fastest rise in nearly 2 years, cementing its spot as one of the most resilient economies in Asia.
It's the right time now to invest in the Philippines because with the new administration by President Aquino, it's like the economy is getting better.
Property firm Century Property says their international sales have grown to 35% as more and more Filipinos and foreigners abroad look to invest in the country.
We have units that are being sold for 80 million. So that's about $2 million. But when you compare this to the price abroad, then it's actually very insignificant. Singapore right now sells for $3,000 per square foot. So $30,000 per square meter times 40, that's a lot of money. It's 1.2 million per square meter in equivalent.
A one-bedroom unit in San Diego, in terms of dollars, would be like maybe $220,000. And here it was like about $45,000, and it's a high-end unit like this. Overall, it was like definitely a good buy.
In UK, you can invest, but it's really expensive. Properties, especially properties in UK, especially London. And you can afford, but in the beginning they ask money straight away, like £5,000, and then they need to your background, your salary, at least about £50,000. So that's a lot of money. So you rather to invest money in Philippines.
Observers say investment upgrades will further attract more investors to the country's real estate sector. Last year, international credit agencies raised the country's credit ratings to just one notch below investment grade. Christine Ong, Channel News Asia, Manila.